Greetings, YouTube. This is Lord Sreies again, and we are back on Minecraft. This time we are playing Epiccraft, and the reason being is because both of our series are gone. You can say farewell to both TPPI and to Agrarian Skies. I'm sorry that there were only about 4 or 5 episodes of each of them. But it's because the servers that we were playing on have gone down. The man that was running them, who was one of my friends, he is retiring from hosting Minecraft servers. And he's not stepping down from gaming, he's just stepping down from hosting servers. So there's a chance that we'll run into him again, you know, playing on the servers and all these other things. But we're not going to be doing multiplayer servers for a while. Instead, I thought we'd do a single-player Let's Play of Epiccraft. So that way we have an actual series that we can have go on for a while. Okay, so we're going to hit single player right here, and as you can see, I already have us ready to go. Terror in Epiccraft, which will be the name of this Let's Play, by the way. Alright. Now one thing that's actually, instead of me starting out with something, let's just go ahead and redo this whole thing. We're going to recreate. Uh-oh. I was trying to hit backspace. Survival. Create new world. Alright, so you start out with this. You pick your gender, male, female. I'm male, of course. Your name. So yes, if you were gaming as a different name, you can reset it right here in this version. Next. Children grow automatically. Display hood mood particles. Show name tags. Preferences. Female, of course. I want a female. Now they have okay, I swore that there was a book right there just about 8 seconds ago. Okay, so one of the things that I'm going to do as the first thing, we're going to get out of this biome, because if you take a look at the right, down there in the right hand corner, first things first is, well, my watermark might actually be blocking it, but I will take a look at the video to find out. We have new gauges down there. One is a temperature gauge. One is a water gauge, so you have to have not only food, but you have to have water. The third gauge is an oxygen gauge, so like if you go down too deep into a a mine shaft or something like that, it will he'll start to suffocate. Your character will start to suffocate. So if you have and the bottom one is your sanity. So if you stand around for too terribly long, your sanity starts to go down. If you're in dark places that are not lit up, you start going insane. I think that there's a way to cure this, but I'm not exactly sure if there is a way to cure insanity once you get it. I'm not certain on that. So, yeah, we'll have to research that and find out. Alright, so what I just did, that don't normally happen. Let me explain how I did this. It's got a piece in here called Vein Miner, and it's set to activate on sneak. So if you sneak and you have something in your hand, it don't matter, it's just any item. As long as you've got an item in your hand, it'll break whatever it is you're mining. So say the tree. That tree is done. Which was something I didn't know at first. But once I find me a vein of, what do you call it? Ooh. And with the new hunger overhaul, that's something else I wanted to mention. You want to collect as many different types of food and whatever else that you can find as possible, because if you don't, your guy's just gonna eventually look at it and say, I don't want to eat that. I'm not hungry for that. Alright. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting built up on some things. I'm not going to build anything without you guys, but what I will do is I'll get everything all to where I pick a location, I'll give you guys coordinates, and I'll get everything all set up, and we'll be right back. Alright, YouTube, we are back, and I have brought up the F3 to show the position of the house, and we are right here. As you can see, I built a bamboo. I even moved the watermark for you guys. Now you can see the gauges that I was talking about just a little bit earlier. So I've been a little bit busy, and I just wanted to show you. This is just getting established, okay? So in order to work normally, you cannot have vanilla tools. You have to have modified tools through Tinkerer's Construct. It's the only way you get anywhere in the game. And as you can see, I've got a flint pickaxe. I'll show you down here. Flint pickaxe, I've got a flint hatchet, and a flint shovel. Okay, I don't have a sword yet because I don't have a material that I can make it out of. So, yeah, I mean, that's just... And in the bookbinder, if I show you the bookbinder, first thing I could do is open it up, and you can see it's just like a bookshelf. It has, I could put all my books in it, and it keeps everything nice and neat, and don't have to worry about anything. Yep, see? Tinker Society. Tinker still works. Materials new. And materials new. So this is the second version I know, so we're going to put them in that order. And then there's all my Tinker's stuff right there. And we'll move this one over because once I get to Mighty Smelting, it's going to go right there. So that tells you how often I've played with Tinker's construct. Alright, now we're going to go here to the workbench. Sorry about the frame rates, guys. My computer can't handle recording and working the system at the same time. So the frame rates should be kind of low right now. And if it looks a little laggy on your end, it's probably because it is. Alright, first things first. I'm going to show you how I did this. Alright, there's our bamboo thatching. That's what we use for our doorway right there. And let's see, I'm going to use it right here in the corners too. Next thing we're going to do, we need to rebuild that. So we need to take set all of these jokers in there. There we go. Oh, and you can't get flint normally either. You can't just go up to a area like sand like this and mine it. Nope, 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 nope. Let me show you about that real quick. Alright, so right in here, you take, let's see, we're going to need 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so we take 4 of those, and you can put them in your crafting grid, or you can put them anywhere you want to. Just 2x2 pattern. Works perfectly fine. Flint. A lot of people will tell you it has to be in a specific pattern in the crafting menu, or it doesn't. As long as you got 4 of them in there, it works perfectly fine. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, from here on, survival is it is not so bad, provided you have food like this right here, seaweed. I've got seaweed. Alright, you see? Now, I'm going to go right here, and as long as I've got an empty hand, I can go right up to the water and drink out of it. Now, the one thing about this is we're on a river. If this was the ocean, couldn't do it. It's salt water. Salt water would kill your stats. It would cause you to dehydrate faster. And what I'm doing right now is, if you watch my gauge, my temperature gauge up there, 98.8, 98.7, 98.6. I'm just trying to cool us down a little bit faster. Alright. That came from being inside the house, because I got all kinds of torches and stuff up in there, and it really just quickly heats you up. Alright, so I'm going to call this episode right here. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Be tuned for episode 2, because there we're going to start getting together our Tinker's Construct tools so that we can get a lot better stuff. It'll be the search for clay. So this is Terror. Peace out. See you in the next